How disgusting is it for people to come to sex workers and or think about sex workers and think that we deserve not to be respected just because of our industry? It shows that you're very narrow-minded. It shows that you lack empathy. It shows a lot, actually. We are human. We are people. We're very open-minded. We're compassionate. People can come to us at the Bunny Ranch and we can sit down and have one-on-one conversations with people. They feel safe with us. And it's scary that we have a group of people that are like so narrow-minded like that.
So you're saying that they deserve respect regardless of their industry, and you're being narrow-minded by not respecting someone because of their industry. But I guarantee there's some sort of industry, some sort of job some guy would have that you're not going to deeply admire him for the work he does. And respect is not deserved ever. You earn respect, and some men don't respect work, and just because it doesn't benefit you doesn't mean it's bad.
Empathy and respect has nothing to do with each other, and when you're proud of who you are and what you are, you already lose the empathy argument. And as it comes to respect for your line of work, there is nothing in your line of work that demands respect. There is no long years of study behind it, there is no hard work behind it, there is just you choosing that line of work because of the easy money. When you sell yourself in front of a camera or in a hotel room, there is nothing about that to be respected.
I want to be straight with you guys, and I want to be honest, because I feel like nobody's really honest about this. And I'm talking about mattress actresses, corn stars, spicy content creators, whatever you want to call us, them. There's one thing you need to understand, and that is that, oh my goodness, there's a naked guy in the apartment across from me. Oh my god, what was I even saying? I wish that was fake. That was not fake, that was genuinely real. Anyways, the thing you need to understand is not everybody who's on that site is making stacks and stacks of money. I know there are girls out there living these crazy lavish lifestyles and sharing it all over TikTok, but trust me, that is such a small percentage of girls on that site. They will also have humongous running costs to bring that kind of money in. Like, they will have whole teams working for them around the clock. It's not easy. So whether you're comparing yourself to others or you think girls that do OF don't deserve that kind of money, just remember that most people are not making that kind of money.
Everyone already knows that. At least 85% of the people you're talking about make less than $1,000 a month. They're showing you a different lifestyle because they don't want to admit that they sell themselves off for less than $1,000 a month. And that brings back the topic from the first video. What exactly is there to respect when you're a failure even in that line of work?
So is everyone really out here in 2025 just single as right now? Like, what are we doing? Okay.
People are like, Kylie, how are you still single? And truthfully, I'm like, because these bitches can't get it together!
And this right here is why you're single. But don't worry, she has a different reason.
30 years old and still figuring out your dating goals. Oh, lump in my throat.
So there's a very undesirable part to Egypt, but it's not desirable because of Egyptians, but rather because of foreign women. And this is where old women come here for fun with young men. I kid you not, this happens. And it happens so much that it's almost normalized. I had a lady in my DMs yesterday that she follows me. She asked me, am I the drama? Am I wrong? And I'm like, well, no, you're not wrong, because it's predatory, it's disgusting, and it is, you know, the P word, ocean, you know, ocean. These boys know what they're getting into. They know that this is a transactional thing. The problem is that these women many times fall in love with these very beautiful young boys, and they think that it's true love. Now, what they will say is they will always tell these women that they love them, that they've fallen in love, give me money, and give me more money. And my mother is in a hospital, my father's in a hospital, and blah, 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 and give me money, give me money. In these cases, I can't blame these boys. How does an old woman like me think that if no man looks at them in their home country, they went through like this incredible metamorphosis on the plane ride, and they are just naturally beautiful when they get off the plane? What? What? No, these boys are after money, and these women are after, I don't know, feeling better about themselves, whatever. But don't make a mistake. If you're an older woman looking for a younger man, that man is after your money. And if you're okay with that, well, crack on, love. Okay, it's distasteful, it's gross, and it's predatory, but you crack on. But don't come crying to me saying, oh, he took all my money. It's like, if there's that much of an age gap and you couldn't get a man in your home country.
it's still not predatory. Just because they go for younger men doesn't mean it's predatory. They're both adults, they're both grown up, they know exactly what they get themselves into, and even though it might be the oldest profession in the world, only this time it's women paying men, it's still just transactional, but that's it. It is this type of women though.
No, males are not choosing, but I do find it hilarious how they are all like, yeah, we're done with women. That's why we're all single, because we chose to be done with women. You guys didn't choose that. You know you didn't choose that. You know that right now women are becoming really picky and not choosing men that all they do is bring a paycheck. Although there are still women out there who will accept that. And I suggest you go find them and leave us alone.
They already did, mama, but you stay mad. The same women who pretty much gave birth to the passport bros with their charming personalities are now going to different countries to pay for it while still bashing the men from their own countries. But of course, even when they're paying for it, they're still looking for love, even though when it comes to the men from their own countries, they just want to be left alone. Yeah, sure, that makes a lot of sense.
There's just something about men sleeping in that I can't stand. Like, I get it, I'm the problem, whatever. As a man, why are you still asleep? You should be outside mowing the lawn. So I just can't, I don't know. Wake up. Why are you all dainty still laying in bed? Why are you still sleeping? Get up. Go clock in. Okay, go build a house. Go clean the grill. I don't know, find something to do. Wake up.
Well, she doesn't have a man and she probably never will. But if you are a man who, for some reason, get in touch with one of these, it's in fact quite easy to give her a heart attack. Whenever she asks why are you still sleeping in and not clocked in or whatever, just ask her back, why are you still talking? Why aren't you already in the kitchen making me a sandwich?
Okay, wow, this is gonna make me sound like a weirdo. But if we, you and me, ever start a talking stage, I may already know who your family is. I may already know who you hang out with the most. I may already know where you work. Yeah. I'm super chill. So you don't have to worry about that. And I really treasure this info. I'll keep it to myself. Okay.
It's so funny that a man says this, because what they don't realize is that when men and women get married, men's level of freedom doesn't change. They still come and go as they please, do whatever they want. And maybe this is just very cynical side of me, but this is just what I've seen. But women, we lose a lot of freedom when we get married. You know, then we're expected to stay home, make dinner, take care of the kids, blah, blah, blah. And I'm never going to be that woman. And that's probably part of the reason I'm still single, is because of my independence. And so I need to find a partner that either not only accepts that, but encourages that, or just stay single.
Let me take this time to apologise for being a natural woman and having natural womanly assets. Seems like some people are offended by literally a woman wearing 2 layers of clothing, that it's getting the girls out. Everyone is so offended in this day and age by absolutely anything and everything. But to come at somebody that has no control over things, I'm not going to go around wearing a polo neck just to suit your narrative. Why should I? It's what I feel comfortable in, not you. You don't like it, you don't feel comfortable, block me. Not my issue, it's yours.
It would be hers if this was not the only video in which you have 2 layers of clothing. That comment was not written under a video in which you had too many clothes on. If in order for you to make a solid argument you have to put on clothes, then you kind of lost the argument already. And that's why no one has any respect for your line of work.